But if you have someone in your life and you're fearful to share with them your financial life, you're fearful to come together and build wealth, you're fearful to do any investments together, then you in the wrong relationship and you should leave that relationship. It's very simple. So if you are with someone right now, it doesn't matter what stage you are. If you're wasting time with someone, then leave the relationship, find someone you actually think you can build a life with, and start planning your finances together. What I've realized is that most people start talking about finances at the marriage point, and most of the time at that point, people already have their set ideas on certain things, and you can't change it, and you've already taken the step of getting married. Hey, what's up guys? It's Ken's Money Matters here, and here we talk about the money mindset, how to make that money, how to enjoy that money, how to manage that money, how to invest that money, and how to assure yourself of a lifetime of income. It's a beautiful weekend, beautiful Saturday morning. It's been a busy week for me. I have gone back to doing 2 videos every week because I'm so busy. I'm super busy right now. But like I say, I will not stop producing videos to just let you know we are on a journey of financial freedom. And if you are new here, join us by subscribing to Ken's Money Matters. Share the word, share the channel, comment, like, tell us what you think. Where are you on this journey? What is your plan? What is your goal? Feel free to always share with me. I always respond to each and every comment on my channel. So guys, feel free to always write whatever you want to write down there, as long as you're not insulting me. It's not something derogatory. If you're sharing your journey, if you're asking a question that's financial, if you're asking something that's about investments, feel free. I always try to interact as much as possible. If you want a more inclusive and conclusive coaching, then of course, you know, Ken's Money Matters website, which is www.kensmoneymatters.com. That is where you find all the information about my coaching services and my Forex trading training, which you can approach me anytime. There's a WhatsApp button there. Reach out to me and we can always have a deal, man, and we can go through the finance coaching process. So guys, welcome to Ken's Money Matters as usual, and today we're going to be talking about something slightly different. So we've been talking about money, you know, stocks, bonds, CDs, real estate, businesses, you know, whatever it is you can do, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, big businesses, whatever it is, you know, investing. We talk about all ways of making money. We talk about all ways of managing money. We talk about all ways of, you know, trying to increase that income or that cash flow. But today I want to talk about something slightly different. Can you use a relationship or marriage to build wealth? And this is one thing that I would say most Black people generally haven't done so well in, because we haven't been able to leverage relationships to make money. So when I say marriage or relationship, it doesn't matter. So when I say marriage here, don't get too sensitive about the term marriage, because it's not about the certificate. And that's what I want you to get out of your mind. It's not about marriage. Even me, I have issues with the term marriage in itself and the way it's set up. But when I talk about relationship here, is this about you having a relationship with someone you trust, someone you're sharing a life with, or you're planning to share a life with, and how you can use that relationship, whether you call it marriage, whether you call it partnership, whether you call it friendship, whatever it is you call it. But if you have a proper relationship and you're planning to share a life, then you can use that as a leverage to build wealth over time. And it's a very good foundation for building wealth, because we have different qualities as a people, we have different views, we have different goals and objectives. If you get someone you're planning to share life with, or at least you trust them enough, you know, despite the relationship that you have, then you can come together as a team and build wealth. Now, I'm going to make this in the context of relationships. So if you're having any kind of relationship, and sometimes people waste so much time thinking, oh, I first need to get married. No, if you have someone that you trust, you are already sharing a life, and you can start the process of building wealth. The reason I'm talking about this today is because most Black people don't leverage this as a foundation of building wealth, and it is a powerful, powerful tool for building wealth. Why do I say so? If I'm saving money on my own, let's say I'm doing a job, I'm getting 100,000 Kenyan shillings or whatever, $1,000 a month. My expenses will be deducted from that money. So probably I'll be saving, let's say you're saving 40%. You're so good with money, so you're saving just 40% of that money. That would mean you're only investing the 40%. So we are assuming you're saving the 40% and you're investing it. Imagine if it was double. So you have the same kind of house, the same kind of lifestyle, but there was someone again bringing in money that you can actually save. Imagine the time horizon you'd have. So for example, we have the financial freedom journey that we're going on, and we know after a number of years, I want to be at a particular point in life. Like I always say, you must have a plan, you must have goals, you must have objectives. So those particular goals and objectives need to be aligned with each other. So if you bring in one more person who sees things the same way you see them and is willing to join you on that journey, then you can trust me that you're going to have that journey or even make it much, much less. And it's not just about the money perspective. It's about the support, the encouragement, and knowing that you're going on a journey with someone. Having someone as an accountability partner really helps in the process of building wealth. So there are many reasons why I say we should use it. Number one, I say that Black people don't use it as much. We are very secretive with our wealth processes, with our objectives, with our financial goals, and that secretiveness doesn't help us as such. It doesn't help you. So Black people are very secretive. We are taught shame and guilt around money. And that means we don't share as much as we can so that we can also get help. Because sometimes you may think you know everything, but you actually don't. When you bring someone or your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever it is, if you bring someone into the relationship, then you are able to share ideas, to see things from a different perspective, to share in that journey, to get someone who can encourage you in that particular journey, and you will always get there much faster. Trust me, it's much faster, it's much easier, and it's much more enjoyable when you have someone with you. So it's something I can tell you categorically I did sometime when I was dating, and there was no marriage, and it was really successful. It has to do with trust and knowing the person that you are with. So even if anything happens, if you want to go for the legal route and get papers, you can do that. But what I'm saying is do not wait until you are ready to settle down and start building wealth with someone. If you have someone in your life right now, you feel that this person can actually be a good future partner, anything may happen along the way, right? And things don't go as planned. But if you have been building wealth, all you need to do is just like business partners, divide your wealth. And that is what we need to actually normalize. That you can come together as a team, share life together, and build wealth. So number one, we have a lot of secrets around money, and it's just about shame and guilt. We don't want to share how much we are earning. We don't want to share how much we are investing. We don't want to share how much we are saving. So you're in a relationship, but your finances are completely separate from the relationship. I do not think any relationship can survive when finances are separate. That's basically a fake relationship. So if you want to use your relationship to build money, there's need for openness, there's need for sharing same values, objectives. Tell your partner where you want to go to. Tell your partner which goals you have. Tell your partner which direction are you going in life. What is the financial freedom journey you're looking forward to? If you're planning to, let's say, even have kids at some point, what kind of life do you want the kids to have? These are things people should discuss even before marriage. And the process should begin even before marriage. And that's why this is so important to me. And I realize that most Black people have this guilt, shame, and fear. And the patriarchal society that we have made it so difficult for men to be open about their financial situations with women. And therefore, sometimes even the women have way better knowledge, they can help you much better, but you can't open up to them just because they are women or just because you don't think they know what they're doing. But if you bring two people together, it can be an amazing foundation to start building wealth. That is something that is going to help with your personal finances, it's going to help with your investment journey, it's going to help with the accountability, it's going to help in enjoying the process of building wealth actually. I'm talking to both men and women here, especially in Africa, and I know this is a hot topic. This is something that is very controversial. Most people may have different opinions on it. What I'm saying is that you can use your relationship to build wealth in many ways. You can use your relationship, you can leverage it to build wealth. And not only in money perspective, like I say, I also said accountability wise, and even support, and even helping you with the knowledge and the information. And if, for example, you're running businesses, someone can also help you run that business. It makes it much easier, much more efficient, and much more effective. But if you have someone in your life and you're fearful to share with them your financial life, you're fearful to come together and build wealth, you're fearful to do any investments together, then you're in the wrong relationship and you should leave that relationship. It's very simple. So if you are with someone right now, it doesn't matter what stage you are. If you're wasting time with someone, then leave the relationship, find someone you actually think you can build a life with, and start planning your finances together. What I've realized is that most people start talking about finances at the marriage point. And most of the time at that point, people already have their set ideas on certain things and you can't change it. And you've already taken the step of getting married. Now, the caveat here is that you don't want to get married just for economic reasons. Definitely you don't want to. You don't want to settle, not just get married, but don't want to settle with someone just for economic reasons. You want to know that, okay, you like someone first. I don't know, whatever it is, whether it's love or like, or whatever feelings you have. For me, that doesn't come high on my list, to be honest. What comes high on my list are the values of the person if I want to look for someone. But if you know that the values of someone matches yours, you love them, you like them, you can live with them, you can share life with them, you need to start planning your finances as soon as possible so that you can enjoy those things we talk about, like time and investing. Because the more time you have investing your money together, the higher the returns you will always have. And the more you get to know each other in terms of finances, the better it is that even when you get married, you are in a position to tell their character when it comes to finances. Not that you are shocked when someone starts bringing out their colors when it comes to investments. So these are things we need to consider. And this is something that's very important to me to talk about. It's on the personal finance side, it's on the investment side, it's on the relationship side. It's just trying to ensure that you can actually use what you have, the people you have around you, as a resource to build wealth. Like I said, you can have the time you want to build wealth, you can save and invest more money, you get an accountability partner, you get someone you can share your financial life with without secrecy and guilt and shame. And you get to know someone's character outside just finance, because finances will also tell you about how someone is in other parts of life. So if you start early and you're investing together, you're planning together, you're sharing all these things, you get to know how that person could be in the relationship, how that person could be in marriage. So it's an important thing that I believe every single person should do if you know you're in a relationship that is going to go long term. And if you feel that you're not married and it requires some legal papers, people meet as completely without any love, without any relationship. They come together, they make businesses work. So if you're in a relationship and you feel that you need some kind of security, you can't get that through legal ways. So there are legal channels through which you can write down whatever you want to write down. And there's no issue with that. If you feel you're not married and therefore you have no fallback plan, then have certain legal papers whereby you can go to court and say, hey, we have this investment. This is how we are supposed to divide it. But for me personally, the relationships I have gotten into, I have always managed to do my finances together. And it has given me a great deal of advantage when it comes to building wealth, because these people are able to bring in their ideas, their money, their goals, their objectives, and then we put them together and then we work towards that particular goal with so much ferocity, so much fun, so much love, and so much trust. And then you find yourself building wealth very fast. And besides that, there's also the energy part. When you're building wealth with love, with friendship, with care, it's a much more enjoyable process than if you're just one person struggling to reach a particular goal. Yes, you will do it. You can do it. Of course, people do it all the time. But why choose the rough path if you can actually choose the easy path? So this mainly goes to especially men. Men don't like bringing women into their businesses. Men don't like allowing women into their finances. Open your finances, talk to the person you are with, discuss finances, discuss your goals, discuss your objectives, and come to a conclusion, come to a particular path, follow that path. And if you're thinking about teaching somebody, then now that is just a problem on your own. So it means you are not in that relationship because you want to, you're in the relationship for the wrong reasons. But I believe that 90% of the times, I know we always hear all the bad stories, but when we don't hear any bad stories, there are so many successful stories of people who have actually built wealth together. Personally, like I said, from campus, I was always doing my finances with the person I was dating. And trust me, it gave me a great advantage when it comes to building wealth. And we did amazing things at a very early age. So we could buy very expensive stuff, that nobody could afford at that particular time. But because we were two people working towards the same goal, seeing life the same way. And it also means that if you're planning to take your relationship to the next stage, you already know what you expect. Finances are one of the most important parts of a relationship. And if you want to build a proper foundation in a relationship, if you share finances and it has been successful, chances are you're going to have a good relationship. So guys, this video is meant to show you that you need to use the people you have. Don't be so secretive. Don't think that you can always make it alone. Use the people around you. Use the relationships you have. Use that marriage. Use that partnership. Use that friendship that you have to actually build wealth. It doesn't matter the nature of the relationship. There's trust. If you share values, if you're sharing a life, and if you're sharing the same vision, then you can use that particular relationship to build wealth. Let not negative stories always deter you from building wealth. There are so many people out here who have built wealth as couples, as girlfriends and boyfriends, as married people. If you're in a relationship and one person is pulling the other side, the other person is pulling the opposite direction, chances are you will not make money as fast and you will not make money in an efficient manner. And it will just be a difficult process that will not be enjoyable, that you won't like it. But you want to build wealth with joy and happiness. That's when you attract more money, more money, more money. Always be happy when you're building wealth. Be happy about it. Enjoy the process, and that vibration will always attract beautiful things. Give gratitude for the people around you, the gratitude for the people around your life. Give gratitude for people that you have, that support you, that sees your vision, that sees your goal, and then build wealth with lots of joy and happiness. This is a different kind of video, I know, but one of the most important videos I can ever make with regards to personal finance. So how do you use that relationship or marriage to build wealth? Thank you guys. Until next time, like I said, comment, share, tell me what you think about this topic. I know it's very controversial. Somehow, people have very different opinions on this. Please tell me what your experiences are, what you've done before in the comments below, and I will respond to each of them. See you next time, guys. Until then.
Tools are crowded, freeze a party, come move around like fresh.